Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Obsidian Joe PT, and for today what we have here is LEGO City Undercover running on my laptop. So this game was developed by Traveler's Tales and it's using their in-house engine. So, you know, LEGO City Undercover is not a new game, but although it's new for the PC, it was released initially on other platforms a long time ago, and actually many people like the game. It seems like a Grand Theft Auto inside of a LEGO environment, or might we say true crime, because we are a cop. So as you can see, I'm running the game with maximum settings, but sometimes the game just drops from 30s, so you might actually want to play with median settings. So this is pretty much my median settings. I put the shaders and the shadows on median and disable depth of field and motion blur, and it runs a little bit better if you ask me. Of course, MS Afterburner recording takes a big toll on performance, but I can assure you that maxed out the game just slightly drops from the 30 FPS with the maximum settings. It's just a little bit, sometimes just goes for the 29 or 28, but that's not really groundbreaking. So because of that, I'm going to play the game with the maximum settings possible for this laptop. So I encountered some troubles with this game, especially with the menus. So when you enter the game for the first time and you want to personalize the settings to your computer, you aren't able to change the resolution because there is no mouse support for the game, and by keyboard or a gamepad you can't seem to reach the accept button, so you can change the resolution, but when you are going to accept it, it's really impossible to do it. So what the hell? This is basic mistakes done on PC ports, so I don't really understand why somebody would release the game in this currently state, but that's fine. So as soon as you get in game, you can change the resolution. Okay, you start a new campaign and you can change the resolution through there. The main problem is that, you know, when you change the resolution you get a black screen, and the game just stands there with the black screen and you can't do nothing. If you press a key, the screen will go back to the previous resolution that you had. So the solution is, when the black screen appears, you just need to press Ctrl Alt Delete or something like it, or and summon the task manager and kill the process of the game. By doing that, when you start the game all over again, the resolution should be applied to the one that you selected previously, okay? So that's one of the things that you should know, is how to apply resolution in this game. It's really kind of weird. So the second thing that you should know about the game is that the game sometimes stutters just a little bit. Nothing too serious, to be honest. On my desktop the problem is much worse. I'm not sure where the problem is coming from for my desktop. I'm not sure if it is VRAM or lack of CPU to handle higher frame rates, but on this laptop specifically this is not the case, and the laptop seems to handle the game just fine at the maximum settings around the 30 to 40 FPS, okay? So that's the thing that you should know. So with that, I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of the gameplay of LEGO City Undercover. If you want to check the results without recording for this setting, for the median or for the low settings, you can find it on the description of the video or by waiting for the end of the video. There is a timestamp there on the description, which can take you to the end of the video where I discuss a little bit about the performance. But if you just want to check some gameplay, just stay with the video. Although, if you want to buy this game, I've left a link on the description for the Steam page, so you can directly go to the Steam page of the game and buy the game. Although I'm going to leave to a link for from Kinguin, I mean, where you can buy the game through Kinguin. Might not be available by the time of the upload, because it seems that the keys was not available by the time that I made the video, but as soon as the keys are available on the Kinguin, I will leave a link there on the description and you can buy through that link if you want to. The game should be a little bit more cheaper on Kinguin comparing to Steam, and if you use that link that I leave on the description of the video, you will be helping out a little bit the channel okay, because I receive a small cut from your buys, and that would enable me to provide better frame rates with games, better frame rates, oh my god, sorry, better benchmarks with games on day one, especially the Nuvo ones, and better giveaways. Okay, that's all that I want to talk about LEGO City Undercover. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
There, eh? Can't you jump this high?
You're making it very difficult.
Woohoo! See ya! Hey, Jack! Why do you climb this here beanstalk? Oh, sorry! I busted it!
Where is the building?
Come out with your paws up.
Oh, dang it!
Stop, please.
Quit running after me! I'm an innocent clown!
Stop, or I will keep running after you. Right. We can do this the easy way, or the hard way.
I'll take the easy way. I heard one of the other guys say he was gonna jump on a cargo ship if the robbery went bad. So, do I get a nice cell now?
Sure. Wow, that really was the easy way.
Chase, did you find the robber?
Your timing is uncanny. Yep, he's in custody. It looks like one of the other robbers is at the docks.
You want to arrest that guy too?
Let me just check my calendar.
Give me a call once you got him.
Ah, great. How am I gonna get in there?
Whoa, hey, officer. Can you do me a solid? I need to get that gate open.
It would be my pleasure.
Great. Follow me. Go through the door up there. And don't tell the foreman we did this. It's against health and safety regulations. Hey, thanks, man.
It took it right out of my hand.
Excuse me. Can you tell me how I get onto that cargo ship?
Easy. I just whistle and Larry and the crane will give you a lift.
Great.
Which I will gladly do once my lunch break is over.
Okay.
Which will be never, because a lousy seagull stole my sandwich.
I'll go and find it for you.
You'll know it's my sandwich, as it's approximately the size of a sandwich. If it has cucumber in it, then it is not my sandwich.
Give me that sandwich, you flying rat! It looks a bit gross.
My sandwich! Larry! Give this guy a lift onto the ship! Sure thing, boss! Gah! The police!
Not just any police. I'm on a roll today. Stop!
Out
please.
of my way!
Stop, please!
You ain't ever catching me!
Shouldn't have eaten that.
Yeah!
Hello boys and girls, welcome to the performance section of the video. So as you can see, with the maximum settings I just got an average of 36, the minimum frames was 28, so I guess it was pretty fine if you are searching for a 30 FPS experience. On the median settings the minimum frame was 30 and the average was much higher, 44 frames per second. It was much more comfortable, but you lose motion blur, you lose depth of field, you lose better shadows. The shadows was not really the problem, but the major big loss for me, it was you lose the reflections on the water, which makes the docks and other places very damp. So the low settings I got a minimum of 33 and an average of 52. It was a small downgrade comparing to median. So only 2% of the frames was lower than 30 FPS on the maximum settings. So for me, I would choose entirely the maximum settings to play, especially if you play with the gamepad where the dropped frames aren't really that noticeable, okay? So one of the things that you should know is that this game used a big amount of VRAM, it was 2 GB, and RAM usage for me it was 5.4 GB, which was a lot. So the game says and recommends 4 GB of RAM. I would say that maybe, just maybe, and depending on the things that you have installed on your PC, the minimum would be 4 GB, but I should really recommend you to have 6 or 8 GB for this game. Okay, although I never tried this game with 4 GB to assure you that the game would be perfectly playable, but if they say that 4 GB is the minimum and recommended, I would trust them and say that 4 GB is enough, despite this game being using 5.4 GB of RAM for me. Okay, so CPU usage was between the 20s and the 40%, so CPU usage was not the problem, and GPU usage was completely maxed out, giving its maximum to reach the maximum settings and the 30 FPS experience. So that's all that I want to talk about the performance and gameplay about LEGO City Undercover. Hope you did enjoy the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.